I think through the late 70s into the 80s, there was much more, and some shows are continuing it, but they're reaching a little more criticism as to what they're showing or not showing. And they used to try to stay with a more of a, they'd like to say a more family thing, because people aren't hopping in and out of bed with everybody.
But rapists are gay.
But rapists are. And then other people, and women are getting brutalized and beaten up, and men are getting beaten up, and you know, that sort of thing. It's our head writer has vowed no more rapes, and I'd like to see if he can stick with that. You know, kind of keep that, because I think it's kind of really puts out a weird message, and I think that we can do better than that in terms of story. As far as the other shows, I mean, there are definitely a lot more steamy things, and we have moments of those and times of that, but
they don't rely on that.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
Would you like to say the characters and traits
Would you?
I would like to do it just because I've never done it. But then you get people in the grocery store just, you know, knocking you over.
And you would let us, yeah.
No, there's a lot of people that play bad characters, and when they go out, the people really, sometimes they have, you know, some people just come up to them and yell in their face and really get on them. That's kind of scary. You know, I don't want anything like that.
Well, I mean, I've done that. I mean, people were afraid of me, you know, so.
It's strange how people react.
Yeah, people get afraid of you. They just get afraid of you. They think you're like that. I mean,
they think you're really like that.
The guy who played Vern thought I was like that. He was, you know, he's like, oh, I stay away from you. And it's like, gosh, I'm an actor. Come on, I'm just playing a part. But I think that it would be much more interesting if more of the characters in the show got a chance to show everyone showed their evil side and their good side, and everyone was in their own battle between their own good and evil, instead of a person all evil, but they're all good. But that would mean that the writers would have to really work very hard on developing characters who were real characters, not just one, you know, stereotypical.
What advice can you give to students studying theater who want to be actors and actresses?
Meaning they're in school now?
Yeah.
Say at this school? Well, it depends on if it's a liberal arts school. I'd say please keep looking for, you know, even more serious training, unless they have got something so incredible that they believe and have absolute confidence in themselves. I went to a training school where, you know, we did that all day long. We did theater all day long. And unless you're very fortunate or you have something that, you know, people really want to grab onto. I mean, Missy was going, you were like a lot of junior high school?
No, high school.
High school.
I did get 3 years in high school.
That's right. No, I mean, it's like, you know, when you have something like that, you know, people saw Missy and like they started working with her right away. You know, I mean, and they're like one of those like dream kind of things that people think about. But that's not usual. And you know, Missy's been able to like deal with it the best that she can, working and learning as she's going along. And everyone, you know, but you have to like study and be ready to progress and do whatever you can. I mean, what if you don't get a job? What if you don't get a job till you're 35 or 40? I mean, does that mean you're going to give up?
Right, and I think you sort of have to do it for the right reasons. There's a lot of people that go to New York or Los Angeles or any of the big cities and they think, oh, okay, we're going to make a lot of money and we're going to be on TV, and you sort of get, a lot of people get blinded by that, and then when you start working, you know, it's just funny because people have a different perception of what you really do, and it's not real glamorous, and it's not, I mean, it's fun, it's great fun when you're having a good time, but there's always the pressure of, well, if they just decide one day they don't like you, they can fire you. It doesn't matter if they have a contract. A contract means that they have you. So if they don't want you anymore, they can just fire you. And then...
You do. Oh, okay. I think it's about that time.